It's fine. Hey guys, we're doing a thing. Doing some things here. 314k, so we're getting lower. We are getting lower. Well, I don't know what the actual heat of the pipes can take. Because I don't want it to be too cold. You know, 30, getting it down to what, 30 degrees, maybe a bit ridiculous. But I don't want it cold, because obviously if we get water in the system, I don't want it freezing. And 2O, we don't want to be liquidizing, and CO2, we don't want to be liquidizing. I'm hoping though, so as soon as, because it's going through that tick, constantly going to the end, it's checking, it's going cold, no, hot, no. It is hot, so stay open, stay open, stay open. Hopefully when it gets to cold, it hits that point and goes cold, right, boom. And it should turn you off, because it will go cold, turn you on, turn you off. 306. Oh, come on. Maybe I've got it too low for waiting. We got
hydration critical.
Oh, shush. We got 14 moles of carbon dioxide in there. Nitrogen is 0.4 mol, 2%, 1% oxygen, 11% pollutant. Nearly there. Nearly there. Come on. Come on. It won't work. You watch. It just won't work. We've been waiting. It just won't work. Oh, my lights went out. Come on. Yes. Now that should all be flooding through there. Now they should be going up. There you go. Boom, boom, boom. Oxygen going up at that end. Perfect. Oh, that was lights in game. No, that was lights on me. My battery ran out on my light on my pack. Yay! It did a thing, guys. So this is actually not bad for setup for heat. Perfect. Love it. I don't know what I can do though. Is it there? Are they working? No. Okay. I thought my laptop battery was dying. Yes, we did a thing, guys. We did a thing. We got it working. That was good. There we go. We have light. What do we want? Water. No. So yeah, we got that heating system there. So what I might do is what I need to advance that now is we need they all turn off with a switch, but I need to actually have the analyzer turn off when it's 0. So it's equivalent to 0 in the mollies. Nuclear batteries last minute. Yes, they do. Yes. But I don't have the material for that. So I think it's yeah, I don't have astrology in Colon. I don't have them. I haven't even thought about making that material yet. Yeah, I was so happy that I got this room set up working with off a chip. I was happy with that. But you know, thing is, this cooler is just working off a very, very, very simple just radiator out there, and I don't really need to change it. Not for now. We will be adding a full aircon system in to the whole base. That's why I've started putting vents around rooms, especially in the battery room, because that's gonna get it warm. And we'll have sensors around to do it, and then that will run off a chip. So it'll be checking each room, and if it needs to do it, it'll be flicking on the aircon to pump that active vent and open it for that room to cool that room down, stuff like that. But that is in the future. So shall we eat? No, we're fine. Okay. Actually, we'll just stick our water in. Boom. Yeah, so I'm happy with that so far. That's bang on. Are you on the same network? You should be on the same network. So let's look at the IC housing one. Actually, no, I'll edit you. A furnace, we need to move that across for now. Is that the right one? Are you sure you want to overwrite this script with the data you have on the computer screen? This will replace what is on the computer screen. Yeah, so that should go over there, yeah? Yeah, we'll do it anyway and see what happens. Boom. Yeah, cool. Right, so if we come out of you, let's have a look at you. Import you, edit you. So we have display here. Blah, 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 blah. Now you need to program the furnace so you can make your advanced alloys. Yes, that I need to learn. I need to read a tutorial on that. That's a little bit more complicated because the ones I have seen are running off a hot and cold mix, which I don't want to run off hot and cold mix. I want to run off a mix of H2 and O2. A 66 and a 32% mix, I think, or 30 something, which is easy enough, but you have to change that mix to get what you want. But yeah, that is going to be the aim. But the first thing I want to do is deal with filtration side of things. Yeah, 6635. Thank you. Yeah. But to be honest, even 6634, it's an alright mix, but it doesn't last long if you start smelting things. You know, the temperature does not last long. You end up then having to go and your pressure just goes through the roof. Right, we don't need that. So if we have the switch to settings, okay, this isn't doing what I thought it was doing. This should be doing the event. It reads weather station. Oh, it's reading mode. I don't want to read that. That's divided by 60. That's reading the wrong one. That should be event. Is it next event? Next event? Next weather event time. Is that in mode? No, it's not. Mode is the... Yeah, it's not. Mode is the color. So that's why that's not working. Because that should be reading to one. That should be taking the station's next next weather event time. That should be working now. Rights to all the lights for that. I know, because that's on a separate network now, isn't it? The lights. That should be writing that, and that should be displaying mode R3. That should be displaying setting, not mode. I see export, yeah. because that should be doing that. So when that turns, the only thing is with weather, because I'm not in creative world, I've got to wait. But I want, why I've got a purple light? That's a good question. But we should be able to get the same as what displays here to there, but we shall turn that off for now. Turn that on so we can see that and make sure that works to that. That was turning all these lights on as well. These were my test lights. F3. Oh, is this the console part of it? Can I force a storm through that? I don't really want to force a storm though, because I've got solar panels out there, which are not heavy. But yeah, is there a what? Oh, storm start, storm stop. Okay. How do I get out of this? Okay, exit is exit the game, not exit the console. That's my bad. Let's try that again, shall we? Yeah. I'm used to writing in flipping Linux, so it's like exit the console, quit, you know. That's the switch part. That's not going to work. That's going to be event. Next event jobby. That should be setting. Confirm, export. That should be fine. We should save that. Anyway. What did you say it was? It was Storm Start, was it? Oh. Helps if I spell it right, doesn't it? That's not giving me what I want, though. Yeah, it's not giving me what I want. I want the build up to this storm. I don't want to actually have a storm start. Is the one for just initiating the storm? Storm start, storm stop, starts and stops weather events. Okay. Yeah, so this got purple because for some unknown reason when I was trying to do some like, because eventually this is going to have a roof on it, I'm not going to be able to see that. So I wanted to replicate that down here. So I knew it's a green light. We're fine. Yellow light, incoming storm. That should be counting down. Red light, we're in a storm. And obviously I know we don't need to go outside because once you're in the base and you start doing things in the base, like you hardly leave, especially now I've got semi-automated mining happening. I don't leave the area. I'm just building and smelting. So that's good pressure in there. That's good pressure in there. How's our oxygen doing? 4.8 kp. Well, that's not too bad. Because that means I can start sticking in. Why are you all the other way around and you decide to be that way around, eh? Hey, why do you want to be difficult? Okay. We need more oxygen in there, which we can just throw in ice, can't we? But yeah, I need to put in the code, and now this is where my brain goes woo all over the place because I'm working on that, working on this. I need to put in here that when this, when the pressure equals 0, it shuts these off. But will it ever hit 0? That I don't know. There's hardly anything in the pipe now. There's nothing in this pipe. See, the pressure's just flick, 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 flick. So I don't think it's ever gonna get to 0. It's actually going up. 69.5k is actually going up in pressure. So is that because of this? There's a lot of pressure in that pipe. But if I'm interlinking this into the system, I'm going to have to probably have a separate logic for this to actually activate these as well. But then that might overwrite this logic, so I've got to be careful with that. So maybe not. Because that's never going to be hot. So I could just put it straight into the filtration and not have to worry about it. Because, yeah, that's never going to be ridiculously hot. Yeah, I think the hottest temperatures it's going to be is what... Especially because it's exposed to the outside. It's going to naturally vent itself. Yeah, so it's never going to get ridiculously hot. And it'll mix in with a... mixing with the other gases, so... Maybe we just leave that like that. Grab our pipes. How's our batteries filling up? Ooh, 29%. Damn. See what I mean by it rips them aircons, rip the system? Yeah. We gotta be careful of that. Definitely. Have you on? So maybe we have that put on. You know, anything below 100 kPa, just shut the system down. Not worried about it. Bum bum bum. Yes, I don't want it backflowing into there. Yeah, so I don't really need that then, do I? Gimme. Giz. We do need to add it straight in. Yeah, I'm happy with that, I think. Yeah, there's nothing in that pipe now, anyway. So that is yeah, so it's going right down now. Okay, so maybe I don't need to put it in there. Because that was pushing through. Actually, that's just gone straight back up. So it's going to condense. In theory, it's going to... You could use a heat exchanger to cool rooms. Might help with power. True. Well, what's drawing the power is the filtration. That's what's drawing the power. So yeah, maybe I just put it there. If 100 kPa, just shut it down. Turn them off. No, I could do that. Boom there anyway. Obviously, I'm not used to I've not done branching or anything like that yet. I've not tried branching. Oh, well, I have, but it didn't go very well. That's why I've got tags in there, but it just didn't work for me. So I need to actually read a bit more into branching and how to do that. Because this would be a lot easier with branching than just branch it out. But this is working for now, so I don't want to mess with it. So if we put at the end. So we start through there, we go through there, go through there. So if we put load, actually, if we put load the, what is it, pipe reader. Oh, that's a D, isn't it? So if we take, so if we put it into what response we're going to put it into, we're going to put it into R0. Yeah, we'll put it into R0. If we take the pipe reader, logic type, which will be, will it be pressure? I think it'd be pressure. I'll just confirm if it's pressure. Ah! Oh, I don't need to go all the way up there. I can just look here, can I? Pipe analyzer. Power. It is pressure. Sweet. It is pressure. Cool. So if it takes the pressure and the pressure is less than R0 is less than so we're going to read into R1 and it's going to be less than R0. Well, we're going to be less than 100. S. Pipe reader. Can I just make it 0? I can't I? Can I just make it 0? I should be able to just turn on and off, shouldn't I? Oh, well, I need to go into power. One. S. Could be cold pump. And making sure that it's all off. That's all. I don't know if 0 is going to work. It should be able to. Confirm. Export. See it fail. Okay. Boom. That worked. No errors in the line of code there. So in theory, it should have read that and it should have turned them off. It's turned you off, but it hasn't turned you off. Radical pump volume. Cold pump 0 R1. Should have done. It should have gone through the pipe reader, so it should have read the pipe reader. I prefer being turned off to the alternative when I enter stream, so it's fine. Good evening, Mohawk. How are you doing, my friend? I hope you are well. So if we take the S display, actually, take this line, put you here. Export you, put you there, give me that. What are you giving me? Giving me a 1. Error incorrect logic type at line 31. It doesn't like that. Maybe if I take you out of here, put you down to here. So that's taking the display setting. That's fine. Boom. Boom. That's fine. No. Line 30. Okay. Doing good, yeah. Met with friends, as mentioned Discord, talked and listened a lot. Nice, nice. Nice. Line 30 this time, so it's not like in that, so... Let me go to this, let me go to that, let me go to that, go to that. So it doesn't mind it when I... Oh, there we go. Now it's flashing a issue with it on line 30, so it doesn't like the 0 there, but I thought you could do that. So I want to turn it off, because I don't want to turn it on. Oh. No, no. No, no, no. Go away. Pipe on 0. That should be what I need. Hey, doing my kiss. Hey, Moonspear, how's it doing? Boom. Okay. Oh, hey, doing Moonspear, how's it going? We're doing a little bit of MIPS. Oh, hold on. It's looping. We got a loop. Right, I know why it's looping. I do know why it's looping. Because above the code, if the temperature is below X amount, turn it on.
Hello there.
Hello. And then turn it off. Unwin, how you doing? Everybody's here. So that's why that's looping. Okay, okay. At least I understand that part.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Oh, I'm amazing. So you see here, where I got the cold pump here. So this is where I need to do branching. My screen just go black because of that. Strange. Doing well. Wanted to check out this game from the usual satisfaction.
I suppose you think that was terribly clever.
Yes, I am kind of proud of myself. Thank you. Yeah, so you see, because obviously it's running from here, so it runs this whole loop here and just keeps looping through. So obviously when it hits this bit, which is where my cold part is, it's hitting that and it's going, yep, okay, the temperature is below that. But it's reading the pipe reader, which is interesting because the pipe reader is turned off. So I'm assuming because it's reading the pipe reader gives a false statement. So it gives a 0.
You pathetic little humans require H2O to survive.
Yeah, because it's given a 0. It's obviously... Yeah, but... Yeah, I'm assuming the temperature. Let's confirm
Potatoes.
that. Potatoes. Cook them, smash them, put them in a stew. So let's have a look at what it's actually reading on the config. So it's all in the -1 state there. Pressure temperature is -1. Doing alright. Got my e-bike brake line fixed since the other one stopped. Nice, nice. So Moon, have you picked this game up? Have you been fancying it or are you just checking it out? Ask any questions. I can try and answer them. So he's giving a -1. It's obviously less than the required. So it's just checking out. Yeah, okay. So it's obviously giving the result. Same as like this. Like this isn't turned on. But if I put that chip in, so this isn't turned on for this to work. So if I actually went, okay, because it's actually reading the actual setting. It doesn't need to be turned on. It just needs to be connected to the network. So we've got to be aware of that. So I need to do branching. Now this is where it gets a little bit more finicky for me. Yeah, because when it comes to branching, so yeah, so moments where you've probably come in a more complicated period of the game. So I'm trying to learn the MIPS part of it, so the coding of the game. It's simple enough, but obviously it's coding at the end of the day, trial and error, until you get it right. So I have these tags here. Let's put a tag here. So that's right. Blah 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 blah. Let's yield that. Let's put a off setting. Off for the tag there. And so if we go to the functions here, and if we go to B, is it BE, BS? BAP, branch the line. So we have, yeah, so it's BE we want. So it's like BEQ. So if it's branch to line C, if A equals B. Branch to line C, if A is equal to B and store. So we don't want that because that's the reference value. We don't want that one. Branch line B, if A is equal to 0. So what we do is we replace these with these sort of values. But then we put a we put the branch tag at the end of it. So I need this okay, so that's just trying to get my head around it now. So we have do we have BG or whatever GT? No. Branch to line C if A is equal to B. There we go. No, we don't want the AL. Branch line B if that. Branch line, we don't want the TLs or ZLs. Branch line B, there we go. Greater then. So it's just BGT. That'd be the same. Branch line C, if A is greater than B, install the next line in the RA. Well, we don't want to be storing in the RA. So is there just a BGT? There is. Branch the line C if A is equal to B. So in theory, is there an SL? Less than? There is. So in theory, if we change that to be less than, should be that, and then off. I don't know if that's going to be right. No. Line 30. So branch line. So let me just take that out. Let me see what it comes up with. So that would be, we're writing it to R. We don't need to, do we? Yeah, we do. Moonspear, thank you very much for the follow. So we're writing it to R1. And we need that to be R0 equivalent to 100. Yeah. Well, so how do we branch that out then? Branch to line C if A is less than B. Maybe we do. Okay, so we don't need to put it into a register. We need to put it to that. Right. That should still be looping though, because it's obviously... No, it's not. Not looping. There is no off. Yeah, there's 0. So 0 is off. So like if I put, so like the analyzer was on, so let's change that to that. We'll test the theory. Okay, so it's not putting that on. So how did you turn off then? You're not even actually locked. So you're not being run by the code, okay. You'll be off because you're flipping this, isn't it? That turns it on and off. Idiot. So if I turn that on. Good evening, Circuit. How you doing, buddy? How's your beholds been? On 1 or on 0? Yeah. Turn you off. My memory's bad, so relaxing. I've been good, buddy. I've been good. Busy. Things have changed. Things have been really... So that's just not turning off now. Ah. Left. Is. Edit. Like I say, branching's new, so I may be doing it completely wrong, guys, so... What's the deal? Did you retweet it? Sorry, did you... Oh. Exit. September has been announced, has it? Oh, sorry guys, we've got to check this out. We've got to check this out. Is it on X, is it? Have a look. This year, September. Alright, hold on, guys. I use Twitter. No, hold on, that'll work if I switch to that one. So September is an annual celebration that offers discounts and subscriptions for new or upgrading subscribers. September starts August the 31st at 10 AM PMT until October the 1st. This year, September includes multi-month discounts. 25% off 1 month. Didn't they do that one last year? I'm going to have to cancel my sub so I can renew it. Starting September the 26th, 2023, to name gift subs are 25% off until October the 1st. Yeah, but gift subs are 25% off this time. That is normal. I think we already have that. Similar. Same as last year, they are pushing it again for Partner Plus. Yeah, but isn't that new, that one? The gift subs part is new, isn't it? That's like the year before. That's the same as last year. That's new. That wasn't there last year. Now, they added it at the end of the month because people were pissed. Ah, yes, they did add it right at the end, didn't they? Starting September the 26th, September gifts. Ah, okay, so yeah, I didn't read this bit. I just went straight to that. Oh. Okay, that's not... Yeah, so it is exactly the same as last year then. It's exactly the same as last year. Yeah, it's starting the 31st. Yeah, I noticed that. I thought that was a little bit earlier. But is that, like you say, that's to do with the partner scheme, isn't it? Existing subscribers are not included unless you upgrade to monthly, month or higher tier subscriptions. Prime subscriptions are not included unless you convert them to paid. Well, guys. Oh dear. Oh dearie dear. Yeah. That's put a squander on your plans a little bit, Bits. And probably a lot of other people's as well. Speaking of subs.
This keeps popping up.
Well, press the button, buddy. Tier 1, mate. 16 months. Thank you very much. We will see how it goes. My time added was half it was than this year. You pressed the button. I pressed the button. Good. Yeah, well, the thing is, you obviously it was less, but you also the timer was different as well. So you added your minutes were different there. It was hard to advance. Yeah. But yeah, well pressed, Mo. Thank you very much. Last year, bits expect the same stuff. So you should be. Let's put you there. So you should. Thing is, this is the thing. I don't know how to debug it properly, so I can't see. Well, I think you can set it so it counts where it's set, so it's doing a counter. So I can actually see where it's sitting. So yeah, we can probably do that. I've got that actually in front of me, so let's have a look. We'll actually, we'll move that out of here. We define the filter there, so we'll put it here. Yeah, it was 2 minutes last year. First year was 4 minutes. This year back to 4 minutes for free. And 3 months, 30 minutes. Yeah, so that'd be cool. Alias. Counter. What are we using? We'll use R4 for that. Actually, I don't think we're using R4 in the code. We're not. Then we'll do a move. 0. So 6 months is an hour. Cancel subs so it can be new. The thing is, when's your sub gonna be? I'll cancel my sub bits. I'll renew again. Can't do that. On a new account! I could just log in with me bot, eh? Hey. Settings. Counter. Add. Counter to counter. Add a 1 to it. And then yield it. So that. So if we remove wherever else we've got that display, which is there.
Filter low.
How is it with tier 2 and tier 3? Are they longer? Yeah, they will be. I'll give my sis $20 and make a sub 3 months in Iraq. Actually, I think my missus will be her renewal, a final renewal will be coming up then, so. Why are you not coming through? Well, I don't have auto renew anymore. Didn't see it fucked around so much last time. Ah, yeah. Auto renew's not too bad, but. Yeah, it can definitely stuff you over. So I do have display to that, setting to that, counting to that, which is the R4, so. Let me just confirm that. So S is the D, the logic time, and we're writing it to the counter. Counter is R4. We're adding the counter to the counter. That's all right. That's 1. Blurb. Blurb. P. P. No, it's blurb. So it's a P. P, P, P at the end. It's in my title. Yeah, so this should be ticking through. So the SFX is from Age of Empires. It's the war cry from the priest. Ah. Dance emotes. Not very dancey. Yeah, is that what you want? Dance emotes. Okay. I'll see what I can do. So that should be ticking through. Dragon twerk. Yeah. Dragon does not twerk. Was that? Oh, waste. Yeah, so that should be showing off. Display, yep, that's on the medium. It's not erroring out. Just turn you guys off. Well, at least we got the basic side of things going. How's the oxygen on that? It's on KPA. We need definitely more in there, but yeah, so that's going to still be on. But if I turn you on, you should turn on. Look, if you keep turning stream into a rave, we want raving emotes. Yeah, that's not turning on. Why is that not turning on? Have a look. Furnace is on, blah, 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 blah. Pipe reader should be on. Just change that to 1. And just change them to 1. That should work, shouldn't it? That should work. Confirm. Export. Boom. You in there. You're on. You should all be on. Yep, you are. And you are on. Perfect. If I turn you off, you are not off. Off, 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 and you are not off. Why haven't you turned off? You haven't turned off either. I can see that light, I think. Might be the wrong light though. Let's have a look. Bum, 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 bum. Yes, you've not turned off. Okay. So we've got it to turn on, but we haven't got it to turn off. We got it at set it to the default, haven't we? So that's probably why. So we need it to actually run off that, because that just runs off that positive and negative. Confirm you, export you, give you, turn you off. You're fine. You should all now be off. Well, like I say, I've still got something for a level, and you're off as well, level 5 hype train, but we've never got there, so one day. So they should be on now. Why are they not turning on now? I think it's an issue down here. I think it's this that's causing the issue. So let's skip you out.